Mercy. Hey, Mercy. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. So it's about 7:30 in the morning and it's just me and Mercy up. She's been reading books and hanging out. Haven't you? You got your books? Oh, that's a big one. Yeah. And boxes, playing with boxes. So we kind of slow simmer our mornings. It's a slow start. Yes, we do. It's a slow start, isn't it? Yeah. So I'll probably get up here in a second and start some breakfast because I know within the next half hour there'll be people starting to wake up, and I want to have something available for them for breakfast. Some mornings it's just cereal, but yeah, I think I'm going to make eggs this morning. So we started out our school day this morning with our Bible stories and then our read aloud, our current read aloud. It's from the Red Wall series, and I don't know how far I'm going to get with the series because once we start over with our new year of schoolwork, we'll have read alouds from there, and I'm not sure if I'll have time to get very far into the series, but we are actually almost finished with this story Bible, and I am not sure where I'm going to go from there after that, but that's how we start our day. And then it is Monday, so Miss Megan has first dibs on the computer. We have not fully transitioned over to the teaching textbooks web version, so we're still using the computer version, which means you have to use the computer you started on. And then this is Kian, and he's doing his teaching textbooks. He started it on this computer, so he's fine to go directly to his math. And then let's pan over here. These are my little people. Hello, little people.
Hello.
Creed is currently, well, hey, we got all sorts of stuff over here. Creed is currently working on something from the Gentle Classical Preschool curriculum that I just picked up for free. He's working on writing his name, and they just have it separated out by letter. So, oh yeah, there you go. He's gonna redo that. He also, can I see your other book here for a second, buddy? He is also working on the Rod and Staff series, and we do some projects from the, let's see, the Peaceful Preschool and A Year of Playing Skillfully as well, so I will show you that a bit later. Here's Micah wearing his sister's coat.
No, I was cold.
And he is working on Horizons Math. He already did his handwriting on his own, so I circle what he needs to do. You can kind of see here, like, I know that he understands these tally marks, so I only have him do a section of it, and here I know that he knows this stuff, but I still want him to review it. So we just kind of pick and choose what he needs to do. So he's going to work on that. Aspen has just, she's coloring right now, hanging out with us. And Garen, I think, must be waiting for me to tell him what to do because he's just coloring over there, aren't you? You already did your handwriting?
Yep.
Okay, so his handwriting, this is the handwriting we use. It's a reason for handwriting, and I like it because it has at the back all of these sheets that you can write your verses on. It has a verse at the end of each section that you can write on. And then Miss Mercy, sometimes she's just running around right now. Sometimes she has to go to her playpen during some of the school hours because she gets kind of loud. She's a little fussy here and there, but right now she's happy. So, and that's my crazy messy kitchen. So we'll just pan back over here. So this is Miss Malia, and she actually is finishing Exploring Creation with Astronomy today. This is where she comes when it's not her day to do math on the computer. She comes in here to her bedroom and she reads in her science. Is there anything else you do before you get on the computer? There's no other subjects you do?
I get on the computer and I do my spelling, and then I do my math.
Right. Oh, and if you ever have something you're reading, you come in here and read right before you. Yeah. So right now she does not have a book that she's reading for school. So that's all she has. And so when she has a chance, she will get on the computer and do her math and spelling. So just to give you a real life taste of what life is like here while we're homeschooling, while Mercy was running around, she unloaded one of the boys' crates. Those crates are where they keep their schoolwork, and she just completely unloaded Garen's crate onto the floor. And she ended up with, I think there's colored pencils all over the floor. She got into my stationery. You can see over here, there's the drawer with the stationery open with it all over the floor. So she is now corralled eating puffs, and everybody else is eating puffs as well in her high chair. So I wanted to share this because rarely do we have to stop and actually teach something that we've been doing with teaching textbooks, but every now and then I have a child who gets a little stumped by something, and today I'm realizing that he continues to be stumped by these change type problems where you give somebody $1 and then for something that you've paid for, and then they're giving you change back, and what's the best way to do it. And so I have out my money, so that this is just my real life stash of coins that I keep, and I'm going to explain it to him using the problem that's on teaching textbooks. And so we use Phonics Museum, and Garen is going to show you what he's currently doing. He's just reading through these words. He's actually toward the end of his phonics book. So go ahead, Garen, read us some words. He's going to start with cause. Okay, go ahead.
Faucet.
Yep.
Faucet. Ball. Call. Fall. Wall. Hall. Tall. Talk. Walk. Stock. Balk.
Balk, yeah, that's like to kind of grimace, or when something happens, you kind of, your shoulders kind of shrug and you move away from it. Balk. This has them circling those letters. I don't always have them do that. Again, it's, it's whatever you want to do, how you want to do it. And if you don't feel like your children need to do that, then you don't have to do what directions say in workbooks. So that's the end of his day for workbooks, and he is going to move over to our piano. So I went out to lunch with a friend of mine, and I just pulled back into the driveway. I do have some errands to run. I don't end up going to lunch real often, but this friend of mine has her kids in co-op on Mondays, and Mom's Day out as well for her little ones. And so Monday is a day that she can meet up, and we had not gotten to have lunch together for quite a while, so we got to do that, and that was a lot of fun. So what I'm going to do now is go inside, and I'm going to see if there's any projects from my list of projects that we do, if there's any that would work for this afternoon. I also have some errands to run, so we may or may not do afternoon school. Afternoon for us is always optional. So that means that if I have time, and if I'm feeling good enough, and if everything is going really well, then I have school in the afternoon, which is always some sort of project or something like that. So anyway, I'm just realizing too how huge my glasses are. Wow. Anyway. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go see about that. And if we continue on with the day, you'll see me again. You'll see some of the projects we do, and if not, I will sign off, and this will be the end of our homeschool day, just kind of giving you a taste of what a typical day is like for us, even though I don't typically go to lunch. But anyway, so that's that. So guess what? We did not end up doing any more school that day. In fact, I completely forgot to film that day. I am several days out now and realizing, wait a second, I need to finish up that video so I can get it ready for you guys. And so I needed to do some sort of, ending to that, because I kind of left you hanging there. I wanted to tell you a little bit more too about how we manage our afternoon school. I mentioned that we keep it really flexible and it's always a project or something like that, and I just see if I have time. So I actually wrote a book about how we do this. It's called Flexible Homeschool Planning, and I will put a link to that in the description, but it just really lines out exactly how I manage to get everything done in our homeschool day and how I still have time for fun little projects too without it being a big stressor, because I am so over being stressed out as a homeschool mom. You might notice too, my face is really shiny. And the reason for that is because I have not put on any makeup yet for today. And this is from Bloom Naturals. I got their whole like line of cleansing stuff from the Ultimate Homemaking Bundle, and I absolutely love it. It's all natural. It smells wonderful. My kids are always like sniffing my face after I've put it on. That's delightful too. But anyway, I'll put a link to that too, because I really think you ought to check it out, especially if you have kind of sensitive skin. This stuff is really gentle, and I have very dry skin, so all of the moisture and the natural moistures that are in there and the oils have really helped my skin. People have said how much younger I'm looking, and I mean, I'm telling you the truth. Right now I have no makeup on. You can probably tell I have like no eye makeup or anything like that, but I let this all soak in first. So anyway, that's just a little plug for them, because they are really awesome, and they were a new company to me. So if you want to keep your youthful glow as a homeschool mom, there you go. I also wanted to share with you that I've got 2 other homeschooling moms doing this little video homeschool day in the life with me. They are Deanna from Taming the Frizz and Julie from Mama to 4, and their links are down in the description box. Please go visit them. Take a look at what their homeschooling day is like. I think you'll be inspired just like I am. And I just wanted to sign off and say, you know, maybe next time when I do one of these, we'll actually have an afternoon project. But if we don't, that's good too. I'd like for you to see, though, what our afternoons kind of look like. I've got some other day in the life videos here as well, so you can see what a typical day for our large family is like. And we will see you next time.